Heck yeah, dude. You ready? You ready? New Vegas is good. Do y'all like Fallout games? What do you think of Fallout games, chat? They've gone through an evolution over time, haven't they? They were isometric turn-based CRPGs, the first two. Well, then there was like Tactics, which was kind of just an action side game. And then Bethesda bought the rights when Black Isle went under. Well, after that, and made them 3D, right? Open world games. You've only played 3 in New Vegas. Both great games. Your first Fallout game was Fallout 2. Same. You played it before it was cool. I think people thought it was cool when it came out. Most people didn't know about it. You've only played the first few minutes in New Vegas on PS3. Okay. Fallout 3 is your favorite? 3's pretty good. You haven't played them, Goldbaz? They're good. Liked 3, loved New Vegas. New Vegas is like the true sequel to 2. It really is. I mean, it was made by the people who originally made Fallout 1 and 2, right? A lot of them ended up at Obsidian. And then they got licensed from Bethesda to make another one of their games again. Kind of a wild thing, but yeah. Mexican Coke bottles relabeled as Nuka-Cola. Wait, what? This game's so cool. The music has never missed in this playthrough. Not once. Fallout 4 is a good game. I don't think it's a good Fallout game, but it's a really good game. It's really fun. We got to a new town called El Migra. We have access to all sorts of tank modifications here. The Fallout show was probably the best game adaptation I've ever seen. I think they've set the new standard. It was staggering. It felt like it was a new Fallout game. Like straight up. It was so good. New Vegas is something you keep going back to. It's been a while since I played New Vegas, probably 10 years. Great game. You think I gifted you Fallout 4? I might have, Sky, yeah. Your first Fallout was New Vegas that you played at a college party. Odd. That's cool, though. Yeah, Rage. This is a open world JRPG on the SNES. Fan translated. Hi, Moggy. You're late for your churros, buddy. The Moggy's here. What was my standard before Fallout? It would either be the Castlevania anime or the Mario movie. No, the Sonic movie. I mean, it was hard to say. They were both pretty good. But it probably would be the Castlevania anime, honestly. It probably would be that. Until Fallout 1. So, yeah. Mortal Kombat was your gold standard for years. Mortal Kombat was alright, yeah. I liked it. Have you seen the Castlevania anime? If you're familiar with the Castlevania games, you need to. It is really good. I haven't seen the Nocturne one yet, though. I don't know if they finished that yet. You never beat the main story? It's worth it. The Fallout games, especially 1, 2, and New Vegas, have really good, satisfying endings. They're good at tying up all the loose ends and referencing things that you chose and how it affected the world. It's really good. I love beating those games. It always is satisfying. Toy Car Conga Line. We got a tank, an ambulance, a buggy, and then we have another tank in tow that kind of protects us automatically from status. It's really cool. Yeah, the Castlevania anime was excellent. You got wasted playing Secret World tabletop. Too drunk for that, so you swapped to Demon Souls. Couldn't get past the beginning and finally settled on New Vegas. That was the first time you played all 3 of those things. That's funny. You got scratchies, Mog? Let's see if we need any repairs. Nope, we're good. Nocturne is Big Fire. Did they finish it? Evian? Doo-doo. 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 So if you like JRPGs, you want to pet that Mog? That are open world, which is very rare. This is one of them. Very story light, very gameplay and customization heavy. It's great. Should we give Moggy his treats, chat? We did just start the game, but Moggy's here now. He's waiting patiently. Would you like some treats, Moggy? I think the little mans wants his treats. Hi, little mans. Do you want your treats? Does the Moggy want his treats? Say hi to Mog, chat. Boop-doop. Boop-doop. Look at the little mans. Second season's out, not the end. Alright, I'm gonna wait until they finish it then.
What a majestic creature.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Look at the little man. And he's got his socks.
Manifest.
Hey. He doesn't want touching. You see? You see him get up? He's about ready. He's gonna start doing this. Watch his paw. See? He's like, no, don't touch. The little paw comes out.
No touching.
He just gently says no touching. Mog has boundaries and he wants them respected.
Touching.
So we're gonna respect the Mog boundaries. Come on, buddy, you gotta move so we can put this down. Okay.
What a majestic creature.
He's a good cat. He just doesn't know how to chill out when he's playing. He gets too aggressive. That's the only problem.
What a majestic creature.
Otherwise, he's a really good cat. He's patient when it's food time. He's affectionate sometimes. He doesn't destroy things, oddly enough. He just does goofy stuff. He's a weird guy. When we first got him, he did destroy something. He jumped all the way up to the top of the fridge where a glass jug, and not a bottle, a jug of Frank's Red Hot was sitting, and he knocked it off the fridge and it shattered in the kitchen like tile floor. The whole apartment smelled like, reeked like hot sauce for like a week. That was the one and only time he ever went up there. I think he scared himself. That sucked because that bottle was like almost full too. It was like a lot of hot sauce. There you go, bunny. All right, Lickety didn't come over, so we'll save this rest for her later. Sometimes I do catch him jumping on the kitchen counter, but it's rare. I don't know what he's doing up there. He knows he's not supposed to be up there because as soon as he sees us or hears us coming, he gets down. There you go, little man. Get every molecule, okay? Yeah, don't waste it. Look at him go. Pretty cute. Okay, Ma, good job. That's it, no more. You ate it all. You're gonna try and scavenge for more, aren't you? Yeah, look at him. I'll do it. You don't get the whole tube. There's another cat in here that gets the other half. Sir. Sniffing my hand. He wants more. You're not getting more. Alright, he's actually gonna chill on the desk, I guess. Alright, cool. Let's go, chat. Let me show you some cool reasons why this game's good. Let me show you. So you have tanks, right? And your tanks have like tools that do various things like teleporting and first aid and whatnot. You can fit different cannons and auto guns and special weapons like rocket launchers. And you can have different CPUs and engines. You can customize the button layout on them for combat. in any order you want, which is pretty cool. You have various computer programs that can do things like this. Makes the tank go back to town automatically if it gets wrecked. The escape system. And check this out. All right, let's get out of our tanks. We have on foot. Hold on. We have on foot movement. So there's like dungeons. Sometimes we gotta get in and out of the tanks and fight on foot. Right? So we got like SMG grenade launchers and stuff like that. Like different weapons. It's pretty cool. So it's like this like dual system, like vehicles and characters. What's up, Delph? How was your stream? Thank you. How you doing? You can heavily modify every tank too. Like this guy's like, oh, I mod tank parts, right? So I could go to the cat bus, which is an Abrams tank. And I could be like, all right, I like this 180 millimeter burst. How much would it cost to raise its ammo capacity? That's gonna increase its weight limit. That's okay. 4,700 gold. Woo, that's a lot. It'll be worth doing at some point, but not right now. So yeah, there's this like heavy customization in this. You could also be like, oh, I've got this Gigabull engine. I could raise its load cap or its defense so it doesn't get destroyed, or you can lower them to make it lighter. So you can actually lower the weight of certain items to make them lighter. If you're lighter, you can fit more armor plates, which is your tank's hit points. So there's this like interesting balance between your weight and how many hit points you have with your tanks. It's really cool. Yeah, let's do question of the night now. I'm sorry, I know a couple of you answered, but I missed it. What makes nostalgia so compelling? You're watching skateboarding stuff? Oh, cool, dude. It's really cool. I love the customization in this. It's super heavy. All right, so what I'm gonna do is we're currently bounty hunting. All the monsters in this game are like very like quirky and weird and Earthbound-esque. Let me show you what I mean. You're certain when Miyazaki created the cat bus, he thought the only thing missing here is a Vulcan mini cannon. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, that's correct. Where is the bounties at? Are they in here? They might be in here. They're right here. We're hunting Zeppelin. Isn't that a cute critter? Okay, that's one of our bounties we're going after. And then also the brass banshee. This thing is the one we're going after right now. This thing's goofy looking. Hold on, I'm gonna correct something here. Doo-doo. I'm trying to find the correct face. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I think that's good. Okay, cool. So a lot of the enemies are like these weird hybrids of creatures and machinery. And we don't know if they're actual animals or cyborgs or all pure machine. We have no idea. The story in this game is light because the objective in this game is to get rich. You're playing an open world JRPG where your goal is I want to be rich. That's pretty cool. It's got it all. So let's try and hunt that thing down. The question of the night: what makes nostalgia so compelling? And newbie, you say nostalgia is compelling because it brings you back to your youth, remembering a time where we had less responsibilities and where we were able to enjoy the simple things in life. It brings a sense of like peace. What do we got? Laser larva? Okay. We're looking for the brass thing that I just showed you that was octopus tuba monster. You know, it was octopus tuba monster. Pretty gorgeous golden drake, yeah. What do you say, Delph? There's a rose-tinted glasses viewpoint that makes it fun to revisit old games. So this brass thing should be here in the sand somewhere. See that destroyed building? We knocked that over to create a bridge from that landmass to this one. A total skyscraper. We just knocked it over to turn it into a bridge. It's pretty wild. Oh, okay. Get the laser larva. They hit hard. There's a rose-tinted glasses viewpoint that makes it fun to revisit old games. You think the compelling nature comes when you get to revisit those games and talk about or share that experience with friends. Sharing it might have a compelling component to that too. Yeah, it's an interesting setting. Like, this is post-apocalyptic. There's no government. People are just trying to get by. There's weird monsters everywhere that kill people, so we're bounty hunting those monsters to get rich. This game's out there. Look, like we're fighting sentient armor plates and moles that are mines. It's out there. This game is totally out there. Give him the old Octuba. Those sentient armor plating are clunging to the moles. Okay, sure. Now it's just gonna blow itself up anyway. It's really weird. Alright. And that one ran away. Cool. It seems likely that young children stepped on a landmine. Oh. That keeps happening randomly. Did that damage my tanks? Yeah, it did. A little bit. That's okay. Young children absorb experiences in a different way, says Golden Drake, emotionally as compared to adults. Our brains change, our accumulated experiences filter new experiences. Could be, yeah. It could be. Maybe a stronger emotional connection. Sometimes you just don't have the spoons to commit to something new and fresh, and old and comforting and familiar. It's just what you need after a rough day, week period to unwind. Stick with what works kind of vibe, right? Dang. I really wonder if this is how we find this enemy. He's supposedly here. He's just rare, I guess. With you, nostalgia comes from importance of the event or events. Can be positive or negative. Interesting. I've never considered nostalgia for something negative. How would that work exactly? You're thinking, hey, these are some great games that brought me happiness when I was younger. I'd like to share that experience with new friends. That makes sense. Hold on, I gotta get my lip balm here. Manuel says it's a known quantity and experience. You can throw in aliens or boot up Morrowind, and you know that for that time, things are in your control. That's really interesting. What's up, TK? How are you? Boop, 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 boop. How you doing? We're hunting a giant Octuba. It's Lungerish. Put it. An Octuba. I like it. I'm gonna steal that. Oh my, nice. He shot my buggy. What a jerk. Putting cabinets together? Cool. I wish I had more space for shelves. I could put all my books on them. My cool retro books and art books. Oops. That shouldn't have gone up there. I don't think it can spawn up there. Negative nostalgia is like learning from the past and you hold on to that feeling enough to remember but not dwell on it. That's a new one to me. Interesting. I would say I would like an example, but it could be too negative, right? That's interesting. Thanks, Cody. Hard cannon. Oh man, they got a sneak attack. Oh dear. My towed vehicle is blocking their status attacks. I love that so much. Look at that. It's taking all of them. Does that thing just block all status? It's wild. It blocked every single status attack. Oh, I see. It's using its ammo to do that. Okay, cool. That's actually pretty cool. We'll probably have to refill its ammo. It's still doing it. Gosh. Oh no! It stole a bullet. Get him. Get him. Yeah. You've had Metal Max songs stuck in your head ever since I started playing it, Hermit Craig? Dude, thanks for watching. This is a freaking awesome game that most people don't know. There we go. They're gone. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I'm not sure, Golden Drake. That's a good question. Dude, that was a lot of money. Nostalgia's so compelling, says Sazoa, because it helps you escape all the negative things in the world. It's one of the reasons you're playing a lot of retro games these days. Understood. You don't know? Other than a reminder of more pleasant times, says Mr. Aridin. Okay. So if anyone is familiar with this game or wants to help, you are more than welcome to. As long as you're not spoiling or telling me what to do, I encourage people helping. Secrets, side quests, missables, mechanics, anything like that. I'm always happy to include you in that, as long as it doesn't become like a walking, talking game facts guide. Right now we're trying to find this bounty. You get a lot of money from it, and then you use the money to upgrade your tanks and your weapons and equipment so that you can kill stronger things and get more money, because you want to get rich. That's the goal. It's kind of cool. What's the question of the night? You just did the command. It says right there. You can't see it? It says, what makes nostalgia so compelling? It's right after your QOTN command. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Side quest. Where the hecking Octuba is. You know, just whatever. Doof makes you think of the epic Doof Warrior. It was... So, whenever I play an RPG, if the game lets me name something, I do a raffle, and the winner gets to name it. So, the winner named the main character Doof. Because it only gave you 4 characters. So, like, name him Doof. I'm like, alright, cool. He's Doof. Reading is hard? Honestly, yeah, sometimes it is. Agree. I struggle with it, too. It'd be funny if we just accept to get a ton of money from the main village to not fight. There is no main village or government or anything like that in this game. Everybody's out for themselves. Yeah. It's just that kind of world. It's the world that they live in here in Metal Max. And I've been learning interesting stuff about this franchise. So this game is fan translated. It never came out in the US. Only 2 Metal Max games did, apparently. And there's like over 10 of them. So it's like a long-running franchise in Japan. Please make an ADHD reading of do this, bam. What does that mean? Yo, Chloe leveled up. Let's go. She's our best on-foot combatant. Metal Max, the longest franchise you 100% never heard of. Pretty much, yeah. Kaboom. Alright, hopefully that kills him. Nice. You get to the point very fast. It's hard to concentrate, is your point. Oh, okay. I thought you were like referencing some kind of meme or something I didn't know about. Sorry. My bad. All right, let's see. How much ammo does this thing have left? 1 of 20. Okay, so it is using that. It is using that ammo. Okay, I wasn't sure. Ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba. Ba-na-na-na. Today's always a good day to start, Sky. I'm gonna do, like... I would have already looked this up, chat, but Mog is blocking the keyboard. I can't do it. He's still just chilling here, being a Mog, and blocking my ability to stream. You goofy cat. He's just chilling. You know, he's just hanging out here. Doo-doo-doo.
What a majestic creature.
Damn, still not the boss. How am I gonna look this up with him in the way? Let's see if I can move the keyboard. Okay, that might work. He's a true Final Fantasy NPC blocking a doorway. Yeah, pretty much. That's Mog. That's the Moggy. All right, Brass Banshee. Let's see. Let's see if I can get any info. I'm just like having to type this one-handed. Yo, what's up, Sierra Echo? How you doing? It looks like Final Fantasy with tanks. You're here all the way for it. It's good. It only came out in Japan, so that's probably why you never heard of it. Mog's an excellent cat name. The community named him. It was a poll. And the community offer like 30 names suggestions. Me and my roommate picked our 4 favorite and then did a poll and Mog won. Audiobooks help you get back into reading. Echo? Yeah. I can't do audiobooks. I can't focus on them more than a couple minutes. I don't know why. Just, I can't. I have to pay attention to the audiobook and literally nothing else. So I might as well just read. You can read a book if you take your meds, Adderall. I admittedly have not tried since starting my ADHD meds, so... But most of the books I read were before that. It's just more of a... I go in binges of book reading. Every few years. We'll read 10 to 20 books in a couple months, and then nothing for years. Have you ever read The Cats in Monster Hunter? Don't... I guess no? I don't play those games, so... I guess not. Music, graphics, etc. are quite good. Yeah. I mean, this is somewhat late era for Super Nintendo, 95. So, like, N64 was coming out, what, that year? Or PS1 was. You like that too with audiobooks? So you use them when you're in a hot tub or in bed not feeling well to have audio. Oh, okay, I see. I see. Gotcha. Gotcha. Doo-doo-doo. Let's see if I can find any info on the Brass Banshee. The Brass Banshee. Let's see. The info is very limited because this is a Japanese only game, right? So yeah. It says the encounter rate might be low. Oh, okay. Got it. So maybe that's why we haven't found it yet, you know? What's the name of your new ska band? Brass Banshee? It'd be like a ska metal fusion band. I want to see that. I want to see what that sounds like. Yeah, well, like, it's interesting to compare this game to Final Fantasy VI, because this game is, like, almost no story. It's completely different in that respect, right? Like, 6 is very story-driven, and this has, like, almost none. It's open world, so it's very different. You go through phases where you can't focus on reading, but you can turn on an audiobook and focus just fine on that. It gets you back into reading. Interesting. Whoa, oh boy, that was a wall of text. We do have mobile viewers, TK, so be mindful of that if you could. Yo, we found it. All right, let's go. Like, you just filled their entire, like, screen. Let's try to keep them shorter. It's a sliding scale typically associated with childhood. Could be happiness, calmness, or peace, where the world vibrates with you on the same frequency of being good relatively. Nice. Ads are about to start, chat. I'm going to grab a snack when they do. We always pause gameplay for ads. This is our self-care chilled time. So yeah. Just found it in time for the ad break. Yep. What snack? I don't know what I have in the fridge. I pre-made them in little snack packs. I think it's like pepperoni and something. I forget. Let's go find out. Let's go find out. Let's go self-care. Let's do it. Mog's still blocking everything right now. He's making it complicated. Moggy, what a cute little man. He's a cute little man, though. He's a cute little man. I'll finish TK's answer when I get back. I'll be right back. Okay, I got it. Hi, Ronnie Omega. How are you? The snack has pepperoni, grapes, and these, like, rice crisps. It's got the rice crisps. The Mog is, like, now trying to get at it. It's like, this is not for you, kitty. No. No, kitty. This is not for kitty. He's a cute pain in the butt, isn't he? You want to see the cute pain in the butt? Check it out. Look at the cute pain in the butt. He's even more in the way now. Aggressively more in the way. You get string cheese. Nice. Homemade ham and bean soup is good. Thing looks like somebody wrapped a sousaphone around a mini Kraken. Pretty much, yeah. It's tuba Kraken. Yeah, it was Parasite Eve music, yeah. You having a cherry milkshake? Your cat is very aggressive when you have toast and crackers. She loves little bits and crumbs. I see. I see. He's trying to get into this thing. It's not for him. It's not for him. Also, hello, Ronnie, if I didn't say hi to you yet. I didn't say hi. Taters is here. Pet the Mog, Lauren. Please keep him busy so I can stream. The monster I'm fighting is also in your ska band. Mog, why are you passive aggressively in my way? I'm trying to eat my snack. It's not your snack. Oh, that sucks, Ronnie. Yo,
The
OJ.
machine has forced Jeffrey Bezos to write a check by hand.
Good job. Make him write that check.
Mog really wants that A.
He does want it, yeah. He wants the A. This is not for Moggy. This is not Moggy treat. Can you not? I need to eat that, not you. Sir. Mogs do not care. They just do not care, do they? And what are you gonna do, right? We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Moggers. Main cannon. And here, user SE. Let's see what it does. Quit trying to get in there. It's not for you. You claim this is not for me. I believe you are incorrect, human. All food is mine. I merely allow you to consume some of it. I see. How generous. What's up, Cocaine Moon? Now he's pawing at it to try and open it. No! Stop! You're never like this with anything else I eat. Thanks for your answer, TK. I appreciate all the effort you put into it. Do more aligning yourself to be quiet and open to exist and not exist at the same time. That's a lot to take in. Moggy, that's not your treat. This song is good. Let's go. Let's hit this thing. Bam. 473 damage. Oh, we're messing that thing up. It sounded the medium horn. Doof is sleeping. Oh, God. It put everyone to sleep? Oh, okay. We woke up. All right. Jesus. That was scary. That was scary. 610. Oh, my God. We rocked that thing. Let's go. Oh, man. That felt good. Let's use our trusty dog system here. I don't know why it's called dog system, but it's a teleportation. So, yeah. It's free. You can just use it all the time. It's awesome. El Migra. So we did encounter it sooner, but we were on foot and it was kicking our ass severely. Really bad. Collect bounty. Way to go, Doof. The bounty for Brass Banshees, 15,200 gold. Give it to me. Oh. We're building up a small fortune. We can start doing some upgrades soon, chat. I bet people are going to start talking about you wherever you go. They better. Tell us where Zeppelin is. Yeah. The fugitive Zeppelin is a bizarre monster that eats electricity. At the moment, he's attached himself to a power generator in the factory ruins to build up his power. Okay. That's the information we needed. So I want to be doing some upgrades right now, which means we're going to try and... Actually, I'm going to save, and then we're going to try and cheese a sale. So every town has like an RNG chance of having a big sale. Where like everything is 20-30% off. And I think there's a lot of equipment I want to buy, so I'm going to save myself some money. And we're going to go and do this. We're going to leave town, and we're going to go in town. And we're going to do that until it says big sale under the name of the town. Cheese strats, okay? We like our cheese strats here. Chat, do you use cheese strats in video games if it lets you? Will you cheese video games if it lets you? Some do, some don't. I'm curious. Absolutely cheese, says Loverish. Yeah. Usually, yeah, Racco. Cerberus says cheese for everyone. You! Stop it. Stop it. Only if you're frustrated, says Andrew. Cheesing is the fun, says King Koopa. Tanners does it. Daramus, late game or subsequent playthroughs, he will. They'll absolutely cheese this. Depends on game, says Cocaine Moon. Doot, doot. There are two types of gamers. Those who cheese and liars. Oh my god, Casca. That gamer chick. If it's part of the game, then yes. Cheese. Oh, did it say there was a sale? I wasn't looking. No, it didn't. Okay. Wasn't looking. Ba-da-ba. Depends on the game, OB. You did not make copies of Mega Elixirs in Final Fantasy VII with the item glitch. What do you mean? Yeah, I totally didn't do that either. I did that on my second playthrough. You cheesed Elden Ring bosses when you could. You can cheese some of them? That's cool. Depends on game. You will when you get frustrated enough, or if it's intended anyway. Most of the stuff you figure out how to cheese isn't very major. We cheesed some of those bosses in the Turtles games last night. We beat Turtles 2 and 3 last night. And I was able to cheese some of them. You had a Xenoblade X build by the end that was hitting 750k per hit with a 15-hit art. Is that good? Is that just like one-shot everything? I need to eat this snack. And Mog, as you can see, is now eyeballing it. He's just staring hard at it like it's going to go in his mouth. When is that Xenoblade? What's a remaster, right? They're doing Xenoblade X remaster? When is that coming out? Did we get news on that yet? In 4 days? Wow. Dude, that's awesome. Xenoblade fans got to be over the moon right now. That's been one of those games that I've been hearing people for like 7+ years be like, why isn't this on the Switch? Delphi cheesed the heck out of mini bosses in Tears of the Kingdom. Once you figure out a method, it becomes super easy. I see. Come on, give me a sale. RNG is not with us right now. Also, it's taking a little longer because I'm trying to eat a snack with Mog sitting on my desk staring at it like he's going to steal it. What's up, Toshido and Rendezvous? Honestly, I'm surprised too, Daramus, but I'm just surprised any of them are happening. At this point, I figured none of them were ever going to happen. Your brother's recent Oblivion character is made of cheese, and it's kind of boring to watch. The enemies hit him, simultaneously healing him and recovering his MP, and then fall down dead. That is weird. Who here hasn't been a stealth archer in Skyrim? Me. I did that in Oblivion and realized how boring it made it. So I didn't do it in Skyrim. I did a mage in Skyrim, and then I did a dual-wield dagger thief, and then I did a sword and board tanky gal. But to your point, yes, I did stealth archer in Oblivion, so same vibe, right? No cheating allowed, says Aridin, but taking advantage of the cheese. Where's my sale? You played a noisy, in-your-face, aggressive archer in Skyrim. Yeah, there you go. Never play archery like swords. Like, stealth archer seems to be the most common playstyle in Skyrim, apparently. Enough that there's memes around the concept. Moggy. Moggy. How long are you going to be in my way today? One thing that I missed in Skyrim from Oblivion that they didn't add, at least when I played it, was the being able to create your own spells. That was so cool in Oblivion. Until I feed him again. I mean, if it gets to be a problem, I'll just put him on the floor and he'll go away. Like, it's annoying right now, but it's not, like, deal-breaking. He's a cute little guy. He's just gonna learn. The spellcrafting in Oblivion was powerful. Yeah, it was broken. Don't get me wrong. Shieldless Paladin used alteration and restoration wards and skin spells instead. It was an interesting twist. That's cool. Oh my god. Why are you going in and out of town? Rage is a good question. So I'm trying to get a sale. When you go into town, there's like an RNG chance that there's a big sale. And every shop has 20 to 30% off. I'm doing it right now because I have a bunch of money and I need to do a bunch of upgrades. So I want to make sure that I save 20 to 30%, right?
What are you buying?
We'll know because it'll say big sale in like yellow text under the name of the town when you go in. We're just not being lucky. Gives us a chance to chill and chat, yeah. If it keeps going, I'll just turn music on because it's kind of annoying, like the music constantly changing. Did you all like Elder Scrolls games? I still want to play Daggerfall and Morrowind. I haven't played those. I've only played Oblivion and Skyrim. Monk says, once you have properly sated my hunger and provided me with the victuals I desire, human, I will remain here obnoxiously stealing attention from your stream's chat, forcing them to focus on my majestic manifestation. Monk, I did not know you were so eloquent. What a loquacious little man. I haven't played Arena, no. Just Oblivion and Skyrim. I want to try Daggerfall and Morrowind. They both look really good. I figured if I do Daggerfall, I'd do the Unity version. It seems like that's the best way to do it. Like, I always like to play original, and I do have a retro PC, but I guess that game has issues. Morrowind's your all-time favorite game? Oh, yeah? Matthew's Morrowind was your first one. It's also Cocaine Moon's favorite. Mira loves Morrowind. Did they finish that Skywind mod yet? That's been in the works for like 14 years or whatever. Like literally 14 years. Like since the game came out. Go ahead, buddy. Oh, finally. Jesus Christ. All right. Mog finally got bored and left. There we go. Do a little music. Do a little music. Because it's so repetitive. Give me a sale. I am secretly a 12th level intellect. There's levels. You know this, human. I merely permit you to occasionally enjoy the softness of my luxurious coat because it occasionally amuses me. Maybe that's true. Yeah. Maybe that's true. Really enjoyed Skyrim. Never finished Oblivion. Hoping the rumor of an Oblivion remake is true. Yeah, Rage was just saying that there might be something like that. There's rumors about that, which is interesting. I would be curious to see how that plays out. You still got the old Game of the Year edition box for Morrowind? The big box? Oh, that's cool. I merely permit you to occasionally enjoy the softness of my luxurious coat because it occasionally amuses me. Dude, what's with the sales here? This is the, like, longest I think this has ever taken. They had a dev update stream yesterday. I think I saw a preview video of it recently, and it looked like it was almost done. So I'm curious, like, where it's at. You got the old Game of the Year edition box for Morrowind. Oh, I read that. You have your full-size Daggerfall box? I don't have a lot of PC big boxes because I didn't have one until 99. But I do have Baldur's Gate 2, big box, Alien vs. Predator 2, Neverwinter Nights 1 and 2, although the 2, Neverwinter Nights 2 is a small box. I also have, I think, Star Trek what is it? Star Trek Generations? The point-and-click adventure? I have that too. You get too much money for a sale, all the people are just watching you and waiting for you to take you for all you got. It might end up that way, Sierra. We're having no luck here. City must be owned by Nintendo. You get one tiny sale once a year. Yeah, that's what we said, Senzova, yeah. It's just never had this low, or it's never taken this long. It's usually a couple minutes. So now I'm like, can this town have a sale? Andor Season 2 is April 22nd. Damn. I'm going to have to watch that. That is probably the best anything Star Wars has ever done. Better than the movies, better than the other TV shows. Pretty wild. Dude, the freaking acting in it too is amazing. I'm trying to like rush this snack here. Dude, where's my sale? Chat, what do you think? How much longer should I do this, chat? What's your chat sentiments? No wrong answers. No sale. Obi's like, no, you don't get sale. I'm like, oh. But I like sale. Star Wars has so much potential. The non-Force content has been better than the Jedi vs. Sith stuff. Absolutely.
No touching.
Like, Mandalorian was amazing. Are there any other towns I could take my war chest to? Sure, there are. But this is the one that has stuff I need. 10 more minutes. Even Steam's having a sale right now. Give sale! I've managed to avoid it so far. So far, I've managed to avoid it. Wow. Come on, El Migra. We want a big sale. We want big money. Pray harder to earn Jesus. Catgon says, no treats, no sale. My God, is treats. He just demanded more, apparently, rather capriciously. What a fuzzy little butthead. Big sale, say it. That's what I think. I really wonder if this can't have a sale right now. There goes Zapara saying nonsense again. I want to get like new weapons for at least 2 of the characters on foot. And some new like autocannons. There's definitely stuff I need to get. There's a lot of equipment here that was upgrades. Oh, some tools. I want to get some tools for the tanks. Like I need to get like electromagnetic shields and I got to buy like earplugs and stuff. There's a lot of interesting stuff I need to buy. Protection against status effects. Various things like that. There's a lot you can do in this game with your tanks. You can buy coolers, heaters, air conditioning systems, ventilation systems, ambush systems. There's all sorts of stuff. It's really neat. Come on, big sale. I am really wondering if there's a different chance of the sale happening in this town. It's really weird. It's really weird. So, of the people who've played Morrowind and Daggerfall, and even if you haven't and you know, like, what would you recommend for a first-time player to those games? I know Daggerfall has some, like, weird time-gated stuff. Might be the game rules are totally unknown to us. Oh, they very much are, yeah. It's not a very well-researched game due to it being in Japan only. This is actually a remake of the original NES Metal Max. This is Metal Max Returns. So it's technically the first game, just a remake of it. You loved Andor, you can't wait for Season 2. As much as you loved Mandalorian, it was weighed down by Grogu and his Force stuff. I didn't think that weighed it down. I think the stuff with Boba Fett did. I think that kind of messed it up. A little bit. Big sale! Oh, finally. Okay. Oh, let's go. That took forever. All right, we're good. Let's do this. That's pretty great, yeah. All right, what you got here, dude? It's your lucky day, sugar. All tools to sell are on sale. Okay. Electromagnetic barriers. I want these. So this is gonna cost $9K. Put it on the cat bus. Thank you very much, Giggle. It's safe and sound on the cat bus. Okay. Alright, the party bus has one. And the Epsilon. Alright, cool. So that already saved us 3,000. Right there. That alone saved us, I think, 3,000 gold. This is why I did this. It's gonna save thousands and thousands of gold. You didn't love every minute of Book of Boba Fett? I thought it was above average, but it had some weird stuff in it. Like, it just didn't seem like it knew its own identity. It was a little unfocused. There was some stuff in it that was pretty awesome, though. But there was some stuff in it that was like, okay, what are you doing? You know? It was all over the place. Switched on electromagnetic barrier. I don't know if there's a downside to doing that, so I'm just gonna turn it on. Cool, man. It was okay, but unnecessary? Yeah, I agree. Hover Vespa chase at slightly more than a walking pace. Hover Vespa. I mean, yeah, it had Ming-Na Wen. She's amazing and everything. It also had some other characters in it that I was very surprised to see, and it was badass. For Morrowind, don't put all the skills and things that level fast, like acrobatics, because the enemies can scale above your combat abilities. Okay. Investigate the whole world as there's many powerful weapons to find as rewards. Which one, Delph? Which one is that one? Is that Daggerfall or Morrowind? Season 2.5 of The Mandalorian Book of Boba Fett? Kinda, yeah. Yeah. Okay. What do we want here? I think we were gonna upgrade an engine. We have these impulse engines here. I think at least one tank may want this. It felt more like Book of Boba. I fell asleep every episode. It didn't bore me like that. It was just too unfocused. Like, some of it was pretty good. Some of it was not. Black Kersantin jumping from the comics to live action was so awesome. I don't remember that character. I'm not trying to name things because it could be spoilers for people. Yo, what up, Prez? How are you? For Morrowind, don't skill. Oh, okay, read that. You like nostalgia? Nostalgia is compelling because it brings people back to a time and place, to a simpler time when nothing but gaming mattered. Like when you play Donkey Kong Country 1, you're right back in your family's vacation rental, gaming with the sounds of waves hitting the beach. You can smell what that place smelled like. Wow, that's pretty cool. Smell is probably one of the most powerful memory triggers. That holds true for Oblivion, but more so Morrowind. If you thought Oblivion spells are broke, you've not seen anything. Wow, okay. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Andor slaps every second. Yeah. Andor's a tough act to follow for anything. It was so good. How's vehicular combat treating you? Pretty good. We just got a bounty. I got a big sale in the town, so we're upgrading our tanks and stuff. It's pretty nice. Doot, 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 doot. Boop, boop, boop. Ba, 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 ba. Let's see. What is this one? Impulse? Impulse. No, I don't want to look up that. I want to look up this Emmy thing. Emmy. MEC unit. I want to see what programs it has on it. It has the escape system, ambush system, and support system. Okay, so these are amazing. We may want 3 of these CPUs for our tanks. A mechanic you had to learn the hard way in Morrowind. Normally your mana recovers with rest. If you're born under the sign of the Atronach, your mana will not recover with rest. That's true of all the Elder Scrolls games, I think. At least it wasn't, I think, Oblivion and Skyrim. You absorb half the mana of spells that hit you. Yeah. That's good, though. Yeah, that is true. That was true in the others, too. Season 2 is going to have time jumps? Oh, okay. You're stoked for Andor Season 2? Yeah, me too. For Morrowind, just dive in. You'll enjoy the well-designed world and your character will start weak and gradually get strong regardless of class. Gotcha. How adjacent to a real SNES pad do you feel the 8-bit pad is? Like, I honestly can't tell the difference. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it took a couple streams to break it in, but I cannot tell the difference. I think it's the same mold. Like, legitimately cannot tell the difference. But I don't speed run, so you and I are in very different levels of precision there and feel, if that makes any sense. One second. I have to answer an important DM. Just give me 1 second. What the heck was the name of that place? Okay. Ba. Hold on, chat. Thank you for waiting. Okay. All right, cool. Let's get back to it. Worst part of Andor is it ended. You just wanted to keep watching. Yeah, same. You also use it and it feels 1-to-1, Casca? Nice. 8-bit though has not let you down in quality so far? Same. Yeah, same. Yo, what's up, Solitary Song? Yo, Kitsune! Thank you. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? How was your stream? Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Wozniak 2. Wozniak. Okay, we need 3 of those CPUs. We're buying 3 of those. 3 of these MEC units, CPUs, basically, the processors for the tank. Controller looks cool. You're looking at it on the Axe a little bit ago. It's the 8-bit though. What is it? 2.4 gigahertz wireless. SN30, I think? Yeah, SN30, 2.4 gigahertz wireless. Specifically that, and not Bluetooth. Bluetooth is not good. What were you doing tonight, Kitsune? In the retro category. Hi, Moogle Master. Hello. Got a bunch of Chivos in S3K. What is S3K? What SN30? Yeah, SN30. It's the 8-bit though, 2.4 gigahertz SN30. It was awesome, yeah. What's up, Fringe? How are you? You love those glasses? Oh, thanks. They're good for 99% blue blocking. Sonic 3 Knuckles. Oh, okay. That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. All right, let's put this one on the cat bus. Let's buy another one of these ME CPUs. Put that on the party bus. Let's buy another one of these ME CPUs and put it on the Epsilon buggy. That's fine if it exceeds its weight limit. That's fine. We're upgrading our tanks right now on Metal Max. Got some nice new CPUs. More evasion, more accuracy, and better installed programs. Ba-da-ba-da. Ba-da. 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 This thing has something called a Legendary 99. I forgot what that did. Oh yeah, it had the support system on it. Pro 2 is what you have. That's the one I use for almost all of my games that aren't real consoles, is the Pro 2. You cannot overcome how terrible Bluetooth is for wireless. Yeah, always have the Pro 2 plugged in. I never use the Bluetooth on it. It's fine wired. What's up, Roxwin? Yeah, question of the night, everybody. What makes nostalgia so compelling? You say it can be painful. Just imagine Gen Z when all the live service games from their childhood shut down. Oh no, that's terrible. I mean, that happened to a lot of us, though. Those very pew pew emotes right there. 7 more to go. Those will be tough. Oh yeah. You like a giant laser? Giant lasers can be pretty fun. Yeah. All right, I think we're all good to go here. Let's sell our old CPUs. Cat bus, sell your Wozniak SI. 1,000 gold. Hell yeah, let's get some money back from our old parts that we don't use. The Wozniak 2 will get me also 1,000. Very nice. Sell these old CPUs. We're selling them on eBay. Totally selling them on eBay. Shark with laser beams on their heads. This game would totally do that. Yeah. Bite-sized bits alone. I do remember those, yeah. Because they had like a jingle. The Blue Blockers in the 90s. They had like this goofy jingle on their commercials. Have you never seen this game? Never came out in the US, that's why. It was Japan only. This is the most common question I've seen. How have people never seen this game? Because it never came out. It was Japan only. I'm playing a repro cart with the fan translation on it. Deathless Death Egg without transformation or entering bonus stages. Launch base 1 or 2 without pressing left. Whoa. Sounds like whoever made that achievement set was very sadistic. What the hell, man? Impulse. All right, this is 27 ton weight limit. What does the cat bus have? Not tools, parts. Okay, that's 40, so that's good. Yours is 23, so that's almost as good. Yours is 32, so we only need one of those. We'll buy that. No, I don't want that. I want the impulse engine. Give it to the party bus, which is an ambulance with a Gatling gun on it. Oh, man. Yeah, if I had more expendable income for retro games, I would get more of these repro carts of fan-translated games I wanted. As someone who just got into RA, there's a lot of sadistic Chivo sets. I've always been interested in doing retro achievements, but they only work on emulators. So, unless they ever work on like hardware, which is like reasonably unreasonable, or a mister, which is more likely, then I'm probably just never gonna bother. You can't move if you sell that. Is that fine? That's fine. 1,575 gold for it. Hell yeah. All right, cool. So we got new engines and new CPUs for our tanks. Awesome. We gotta install the new engine on this one. Impulse engine. Cool. Escape system. Ambush system. Support system. A lot of stuff. Pretty cool. I don't know what the ambush system does. Bahamut Lagoon's cool. You need to try this game. It looks interesting. It's really good. I've been very impressed with it. So far, I've been very impressed with it. Alright, we need to reduce our weight load here. There we go. Take off 96 armor plates. There you go. Do you have any group weapons that I want? This beam blaster is kind of interesting. We've never used any beams yet. The escape system, if your tank gets wrecked, will automatically go back to a town instead of just being stuck in place wherever it gets wrecked. The support system, if it's in a toad tank, I think it's just a toad tank, they'll shoot projectiles out of the sky that are going to do status ailments on you. That one's really nice. The ambush system, I don't fully understand what that does. I haven't played Sonic and Knuckles since it was new. RD Napalm sounds pretty interesting. That's kind of heavy though. 5 tons? Damn. Okay, let's go. We're probably going to be doing more because I have to be somewhat frugal here. But let's see what kind of equipment we can get on foot. Okay. So let's do that. So let's leave our tanks. Let's get out. This guy is our valet. Not really, but you know, he's going to keep an eye on him for us. Oh man. It'd be funny if this game with tanks had a valet system. Like, here you go, man. Don't get any scratches on the door. Okay. Come check out the value explosion. Yeah. Here we go. These. I want these. Hand Vulcans. They're expensive. But as you can see, they're major upgrades for the entire team. Kinda sounds pretty good. That's gonna cost about 16,000 gold. Whew. This is the first time in nearly 20 years we played Sonic 3 and Knuckles as Sonic or Knuckles. When I played it as a kid, I played through Sonic 3 and Knuckles with both Sonic and Knuckles because I wanted to see what their... What is it called? Their Super Saiyan mode? Whatever the hell it's called in that, right? You know what I'm talking about? I wanted to see what it would do. And then I was going to do it with Tails, but I got bored. I never did it with Tails. Here you go, Doof. You get a hand Vulcan for Chloe. And we'll get one for Sama. Okay, that was really expensive. Really expensive. We'll sell what we have just to kind of make up for some of that. That dude was still using an Uzi. He was way behind. Hand Vixen? Nice. I think this is a group weapon. If it's not, I have to reload. Because I like group weapons only. They're very importante. I love that you have the like on foot like combat and gameplay and also the tank gameplay. That's so cool. Alright, we're gonna buy everybody earplugs. I know it sounds weird. There's sound attacks in this game. Doof's carrying too much stuff. All right, hold on. Everybody's favorite game, inventory management. What is this pine soap? I don't know. I got a lot of weird stuff. Pine soap. We saw the ska squid put your party to sleep. I'm guessing that would be the sound attack. Yeah, it would have worked on that, actually, now that you say that, Sierra. That would actually have been really nice for that fight. Oh, we have this gold bar. Let's sell this. 1,000 gold. I think it's just for selling. Let me double check, though. Gold bar. I think it's just for selling. Yeah, it's just for money. 1,000 gold. They've been firing guns all this game without proper ear protection? Yeah, they probably can't hear anymore. You love when games have an auto sort option? I don't know if this one does. I haven't actually tried. Yeah, I think we need to actually go put some things in storage. We're just carrying too much crap. Yeah, we definitely need to put some things in storage. We got way too much crap. Which, that's a little bit of an issue, because as soon as you leave town, the sale is over. So, we'll put some things in storage after. Well, I know what the towel is for. I don't know what the soap. There's also pine robes and, like, slippers. I don't know what the heck they do. The towel, you can actually cover your mouth with it in combat to avoid gas-based attacks. So they actually have a functional use that are pretty good. Your party is military-grade tinnitus that the VA will say is a non-service related. Oh, okay. That sounds demoralizing. Nitro beer. Yeah, just take that. Alright, cool. Cool, man. Alright, now we can buy our earplugs. There we go. Everybody needs their own pair. Do 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 do. Alright, we bought weapons from this guy. Are there pieces of armor that I want? They have football helmets and heavy metal gloves. Okay. These are significant upgrades, as we can see. Get them. We're gonna buy football helmets. This game is so goofy. Justice is vibing the music right now. Heavy metal gloves everybody already has, so we're good there. Alright, so let's equip our football helmets and then sell the old ones. There you go. Oops. As you can see, with a game like this on the Super Nintendo, with this much amount of customization on it, menuing starts to become a bit of a navigation itself. It's easy to get confused. Item management's your nightmare? I mean, I would love to see how you could do menu management in a game like this better. I'm not saying you can't do it. I just want to know how you do it, because there's so much you can do in this game. It's a double-edged sword, right? With that level of customization and control comes complexity. It was extremely ambitious for SNES. Wonder if it was like this on NES. That's a good question. Because as Daramus said, you know, noted there, this is a remake of the NES game. The original Metal Max. That is a good question. Let's see. I like this at 180mm burst. That thing's awesome. 11mm Vulcan. This ATM missile sucks. This flamethrower has not really worked out very well. We could probably get the party bus a beam shot. Epsilon has a terrible Vulcan and a really good special weapon. Okay. Alright, let me pull up my list here. We're not upgrading cannons, but we want better machine guns, right? So let me go see what they were selling again really quick. Because they may have something I want. Chat, have you played Sonic and Knuckles before? Type 1 if you have and 2 if you haven't. I'm curious. Okay, it doesn't look like he's selling any aux guns other than this beam blaster, which I think is single target. Yeah, it's single target. There's a bunch of ones there. Rage is not. This would be tempting if it wasn't so expensive or heavy. It's 5.2 tons. That's a lot. That is many much. Alright, I think we're good on buying tank parts here. Oh, we could get this guy here. We do need to actually talk to him if he has piercing shells. Damn, he doesn't sell piercing shells? Okay. Alright, fine. That Sonic 3 and Knuckles lock-on technology blew your mind. Dude, it was awesome. This is the first game you play that had an expansion cart other than a Game Genie. Same. Yeah, you get beam weapons. It is single target though. I wonder if there's a group one. There probably is. Seeing people stack ridiculous amount of Sonic and Knuckles carts and see how it functions. At some point it just starts shorting out. But it does. It like bypasses I think all of them except the top two. So it just runs through all the other ones. It's kind of weird. Like honestly, it's kind of weird. I forgot what I was doing here. No, we're not going to be buying any guns here. That's right. We're just looking at upgrades now, and then we can move on. How much to upgrade the Sylphid? Load cap. 14,000 gold. I'm good. That is a pretty powerful engine, though, so... I mean, that tracks. That definitely tracks. How much to upgrade this? You can increase accuracy, agent, and defense. 1,000 gold. It's only like 1%, though. Never had Sega? Yeah, I had to borrow to play it, Rage, myself. Ambush system allows your toad tank to make attacks as well, but only works for 4 specific SE guns. Which ones? Because I could probably do that. I think my Tiger tank has an ambush system. Or Dragon, sorry. Let's see. Oh, it only has a support system. Okay. It would need a different CPU. Which I could get it, actually. Boop, boop, boop. Like I could just buy another MA CPU and put it on the Dragon. The ATM Missile, the MC Striker, Excalibur, and ATM Red Pony. Peony. Do those all take ammo? I think they do, right? Let's see. Yeah, I think every special weapon takes ammo. Item management's your favorite thing in some games, Raxwin? You hate it on Terraria because you just pick up too much crap. You loved it in Vagrant Story. I still haven't played Vagrant Story. Favorite thing is seeing people stack ridiculous amount of Sonic and Knuckles. Oh, I read that. My bad. They're all single target weapons. That's still pretty cool, though. Excalibur and ATM Red Peony. MC Striker. I wonder where I can get those. I see. Okay. Yo, what's up, Vital? How are you, dude? Good to see ya. You know what we could do after the sale? I want to go finding hidden treasure and metal detector with the metal detector. We could get upgrades that way. You know? I did find like a really powerful CPU, but it has like a troll program on it that I found out what it does. It trolls you. It just makes you attack nonstop, including allies. It's really dangerous. Ba-ba-da-bum-ba-dum. Okay, cool. Da-da-da. I love this music. Yeah, I know, Vital. Yeah, of course. Time zones are fun. Yeah. You live in GMT 3 plus 3. Which... What's that, like? That's like Eastern Europe? Right? Like Poland-ish area or something like that? You refuse to welcome in Monday yet? Yeah, it's not Monday for me until I wake up the next day. So about 5:30 p.m. tomorrow will be Monday for me. That's how I do it. Okay, let's see. You can mod tank parts, so let's take a look here. Is there anything here we want to mod? Something that I use a lot of. I can upgrade that peanut again. You think I'll enjoy Vagrant Story whenever I decide to play it? I do have the discs of it. I think it's on the next list. Is it? I don't remember, actually. Yeah, it is. It's on the next list. It'll have to get voted in by community support, and then we'll play it. GMT plus 3 is European part of Russia and also Turkey. Aha, gotcha. Understood. Raise ammo cap. How much will that cost? 562 gold. That's not much. What if I wanted to raise the ammo cap? I think I checked that on that 180mm burst because it's so good. And it was like crazy expensive, but let's see. 4,750 gold? That's actually not bad right now because I use this constantly. It's double shot. What's up, Vindina? How are you? Welcome back. What's up, King of APOC? Streamer friendo right there. Yeah, it's a Berserk and Confuse, Andrew. It's like a troll item. Like the stats on it, you can use it for the stats on it. You just won't want to enable the program because you can't turn it off. It gives you 15% accuracy, but only 1% evasion. So it's like the most accurate CPU you could put on your tank, but it has no useful programs and almost no evasion. So it's one of those kind of items, you know, a bit of a train off. When's the next wheel? It'll be after we beat this game. It's going to be after we beat this game. Because we have one other game we're going to be playing this month, which we're probably starting on Friday, which is Order of Ecclesia. So we'll be playing both this and that at the same time. We'll just probably split the streams. It'll be pretty cool to do it that way. So then after we beat this, we'll do the wheel spin. Yeah, all right, let's upgrade this. Whoa, it doubled it. Went from 10 to 20. That was worth it. Dude, that was seriously worth it. Okay. All right, now we're too heavy, though. So, barely too heavy. Literally 3 hit points too heavy. That's like nothing. I'm the chassis mod guy. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. I can't add slots on anything, so... This is just... This will actually be good. Okay, 0.1 tons. Fine. Fine, dude. Jeez. He won't upgrade your chassis unless you're underweight. So, here, let's shed 1 hit point. I just want more more ammo. So here we go. All right, raise magazine size. It goes from 16 to 21 for 125 gold. That's an easy no-brainer right there. Do. As long as you don't cross the streams, you got it, Sendoba. We'll make sure. We'll make sure to be mindful of that. I think we're good on upgrades now. We have a good, healthy amount of money left. So we're going to refill everything. Then we're going to save. And then we're going to go hunting for hidden treasure. You know me, chat. I love hunting for hidden treasure. Deep. It's one of my favorite things. Okay, that sale was good. We got serious upgrades. Sale, very good. I gotta go actually buy some more piercing shells. Let me do that really quick. I think you could buy them here in Rocco. Ads in 1 minute! Can you tell the ads to kindly F off, chat? Can you do that for me? You got my back, chat? Can you tell them to do that? This guy. I think he's got piercing shells. They do help support me a little bit, the ads, so. But they do kill pre-rolls when we run 3 minutes an hour. That's always the way. Okay, got piercing shells. Curse your adverts! Gently nudges the ads and gestures to the door. I like your polite approach. You know? It's a little shows a little integrity. Alright, let's go to Santa Poco. And let's pause the gameplay. Y'all want to see some cool retro stuff? A little subscriber bonding, right? Oh, that fell. I'm trying to think of something I haven't shown you before. But that's most of this stuff. Where is it? Who's played this? I've still never played this. Grandia? This game looks good. I played Grandia 2. I don't remember any of it. But I haven't played the first one. I heard this one's really good. Look at this art. This is really nice art on the disc. Isn't that nice art? Looks cool. Grandia 1 was awesome. This is what I hear. I've got it complete too. So I got the manual. I got the discs, the case. Oh, look at that nice art. That's some nice looking green hair. Anime waifu art. You like 2 better than 1? I hear it's a mix-up. It's a mix. Generally, it usually means they're both good when people are like even as to whether they like 1 or 2 better. This looks cool though. I love this art. Looks really nice. Apparently her name is Fina. There's Justin, Puffy, Sue, Fina, Guido, Gadwin. Look. You liked both, Justice? Yeah. I like this art style a lot. Let's see if there's any other cool art in here. There's more character art. It's a nice manual. It's a pretty big one. It's about 70 pages too. Back in the day when they still did that, you know? I miss these manuals. Like, this is a pretty good manual. It's like this, right? It's got nice clear screenshots. The pages aren't just blank white or a color, right? They got patterns on them. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah, I'd like to try this someday. Apparently, it's 2 discs. See? Pretty cool. It's a good game, Snake? Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. I still have never played it. This, Wild Arms, Vagrant Story, a whole bunch of PS1 RPGs I never got around to. A whole heckin' bunch of them. All right, ads are done. Thanks for waiting, everybody.
Gimme.
What if I don't want to give you? What if I don't do that? Then what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about that?
You will give me an egg.
Well, since you asked so nicely.
You will give me an egg.
Frickin' Wesker. It's gotta be so dramatic. Doo-doo. Bop, bop, bop. Doot, 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 doot.
Only eggs can sustain me.
Okay. So, this is Santa Poco. It has the world's only car wash. You can wash off bird poop and lead mushrooms from your tanks.
I need you to go out and buy eggs for more.
It's pretty weird, but this game is weird in a fun way. Radio Blossom. All right, let's go. Good damage. It's blowing seeds at me. 24 damage. These are strong. Okay.
Burn to the ground.
All right, we killed it. No, we didn't. Dang! They weren't kidding when they called that thing a hand Vulcan. She's got like a freaking chain gun that's hand-sized. That's awesome. You like nostalgia, Fred, because it brings you back to not doing taxes. That's a powerful reason, yeah. Yeah. What's up, Hosna Red? How are you? All right, we're going this general direction. What is that thing? Hell Rescue. That's a bird that looks like it's carrying a giant syringe. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Oh, man. That's pretty scary. Okay, we killed it. All right. Radio Blossom launched fireworks. Doof, Sama, and Chloe are confused. Oh, dear. That's bad. Okay, Chloe snapped out of it. The others they're suffering the effects. Did I fight that boss near the power plant? Power plant? I don't think I've ever been to a power plant, have I? What are you talking about? Alright, we got it. We were confused, but we got it. That was a good experience, too. Your monthly labs are no! Oh my god. That takes me back to a different time. A scary one. Okay. You still haven't been noticed. Good. We get a sneak attack. Let's go. Let's go. Give you nostalgia, you got 3 months off of school for summer break and just got to ride your bike around all day. That sounds fun. One hunting monster. Help me out, Rage. What are you asking right now? I want to get the answer to you. I'm just not sure what you're asking me. That one gave me a different experience this time. Weird. Alright, somewhere around this area, I think, is some hidden treasure. So let's try and find it. I have to get... Hold on. Let me see the map here. I don't know if I can cross this river or not. Maybe I have to go around the other side. Yeah, let's do that. Doo-doo-doo. He's talking about that bounty at the power plant you were planning on fighting. Oh, the Zeppelin, the tentacle thing? I haven't gone there yet. We haven't done that yet. Thanks for clarifying. Yeah, if he was talking about that, we haven't done that yet. What was that pew noise? Radar flower took no damage. Oh god, okay. Why is this thing so hard? Bad luck, maybe? I don't know. Whoa, this thing's tough. All right, shoot it with the main cannon. I'm a little intimidated. We can't seem to hurt this thing. Yeah, we'll be doing that. We'll be doing that, Rage. We'll be hunting that thing after I'm done treasure hunting. Right now I'm treasure hunting because I think it'll set me up with better equipment. Doof is sleeping. Oh, God.
Oh no.
That's what you need the earplugs for. Oh. Earplugs. Okay. You can put them on and still have your turn. It's pretty cool. All right, put in your earplugs. Okay. Oops. There we go. Use earplugs. Okay, the sound wave won't put us to sleep anymore. Tectonic waves. No effect, no effect, no effect. Yes, it worked! Oh, it's so cool. I'm so glad we bought those. They're reusable too, so 6 damage. What the heck? This thing's scary. I thought I shot my main gun at this thing, but I guess not. Main cannon, please. Take it out. Let's go. There you go. 170. That's more like it. 144. This is a strong enemy. No effects. I'm sleeping. Uh-oh. Panic wave. Ah, that's a sound I don't like. Okay, maybe I have to use the earplugs every turn. I guess. I don't know. Main cannon. Please kill it. 296. Damn. 566. Woo! That was a good shot. Dude, why was that thing so hard? Holy crap. That thing meant business. Woo! That's right. Alright, these are the easy ones. Mozzie! Mozzie! Let's go! We're not. We can't say them in Twitch, Mozzie. Sorry. Babby 8. There's Babby 8. You know what it also is? That's 6 years, Mozzie. That's 6 years, man. Holy crap. Thank you for tier 3. 6 years. Thank you so much. Wow. That's amazing. Thank you for the very long time support. Boo 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 boo. It's been a long road, but a good one, right? Oh, I think I have to get out of the tank. Oh, I do. Oh, I do. Okay. Doo-doo. Maybe not. Hold on. No, I don't. I don't actually have to go in there. I could stay in my tanks. In my safety net. Floating hyena? Those don't look like hyenas to me. I don't know about you, chat. What do you think? I'm not seeing any hyenas right now, but stranger things have happened. Syringe spider hopped away. Good. That thing's an abomination. You see some owls with guns in their mouths. Yeah. Okay, well, the floating hyenas owls are done. Search for treasure. Ooh, treasure! There's something buried by Doof's feet. You found ATM red peony. Oh. 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 That's the noise you make when you find that, by the way. Damn, that's strong. Yeah, that's pretty good. How much does it weigh? I don't know. It's pretty good, though. I could install it on this. No, I can't. Look, its weight. Its weight is too much. Cat bus weight limit was exceeded. I know. By how much? Ooh, it is pretty heavy. Hold on, where's my mouse? It's running away. Mouse, what? Where is it? I keep seeing it. Did my cat step on the freaking DPI switch again? Where'd it go? No, it's not dead. All right, what the heck? I'm so confused. I can't find my mouse cursor. You ever had that happen? I keep seeing it like zoom somewhere. That's so weird. There. I think Windows is like freaking out or something. It's like invisible. That happens to you sometimes? Like my mouse cursor, I think it keeps disappearing. What is that? I just saw it like shoot off. Something is causing really weird behavior with it right now. I think I know what's happening though. Give me a sec. This is really strange. Dun, 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 dun. Boo, 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 boo. Yeah, I just had to turn it off and on. It got like weirdly desynced. Sorry, that was really strange. I think my cats have stepped on it one too many times, and it's like I'm going on break. Like, all right, fine. Okay, so this thing barely weighs more than what I'm using, so transfer this to the dragon. Yeah, see, look at that. I only have to shed 0.14 tons. Cool, man. And this thing is just too heavy now. I mean, we're still towing it though, so that's fine. It's one of the guns that works with the ambush system, yeah. Yes. So is just a regular ATM missile. So I wanted to give it to the main character instead, though. It's a pretty big upgrade. We found a pretty nice, rare treasure. Alright, let's see. What else can we find that would be pretty cool? There's some of this stuff that we do have access to. Because of how much I explored as far as like... I went in this like subway system, right? And it let me go all the way to the other side of the map. Since this game is open world, I didn't like sequence break or anything, but I did end up in an area that was like nearly end game. I forgot I wanted to store stuff here because we're carrying a bunch of like random crap. Like, look at this. Pine soap. I don't need that. I don't even know what it does. We don't have any idea. It's a mystery to the whole chat. Alright, Sama, you probably have stuff I don't need. Sister's towel, yeah. It'd be funny to see a Final Fantasy crossover of this game as an Easter egg. That'd be something. Sure, have this Oi Holo capsule. Do you have to use it with the pine towel? We have no idea. It doesn't seem to do anything, but I don't know for sure. Like, it's a good question. There's another towel. Yeah, here you go. I have this towel. I have this Oi Holo capsule. Dude. I think this game just has like random stuff that doesn't do anything, but I don't know for sure. A pine towel and a sister towel. Your childhood cat chewed through the wire of your PS2 controller. Please reconnect controller was on the screen. Oh no! Oh man. Boop, 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 boop. Hopefully it wasn't too bad to replace. I'm assuming this was something that happened in the past, right? Ask for instruction. Yes, teach us repairs. You can do this once per character level, as far as I know. Which, if you're diligent, you can come back here every time you level and do this, but it doesn't seem that useful. I rarely have to do repairs. And maybe a later thing I have to deal with? I don't know.
If I do what you want, I care.
God, he's such a dick. That's your dad, and he's like the biggest ass in this game. He's just a jerk. He's the biggest jerk. He's the jerkiest jerk face. I want to see if I can upgrade that Tiger's engine, and it won't cost $1 million. Yeah, please mod the Dragon's Omega Bull engine. How much is this going to cost? Raise load cap. Oh, it's capped. Okay, so I would just have to buy a new engine for it. Okay. I gave Lawrence defense to make it lighter, but I don't really want to. You're a kid, wasn't too bad. Could have been the power cord. True. Yeah, that would have been really bad. Well, let's see how much those engines are when they're not on sale. ATM Red Peony. I actually want to see how much it's going to cost to upgrade that since it's so powerful. Raise ammo cap. 16,000 gold. Jeez. That's more than half of what I have. Yeah, I'll stick with just the 4 shots on it for now. That's a lot. Yeah.
Looking for vehicle parts?
The impulse engine. 47.50. That's worth it. Put it on the Dragon. Do it. Do it. And then put this Emmy thing on the Dragon too. I know that was a lot, but we can sell what it's using. We can sell this Omega Bull. 1,900 gold. We get a little bit back. It's pricey. Toshido, yeah. Legendary 99. I don't remember what this does. I don't think this is anything special. It just has the support system, which I think the Emmys all have too. So let's double check. Escape ambush support. Okay. Support. Okay, so we can sell that. We don't need it. It's not that good. So sell this legendary 99 CPU. 1,800 gold. Thanks. So we're fitting a tank that nobody's driving right now. That's probably confusing. But that support system allows it to actually assist you with some kind of like automation. Alright, now we're gonna see how much it will be to upgrade the impulse engine, because this thing has like no armor.
It's my job to mod tank parts.
Impulse. Raise load cap. 2,375 gold. Do it. It raised to 29 tons. Okay. Cool. Works. So, turn on escape ambush. Oh, I have to actually install the ATM missile. There's no slot. Oh, it doesn't have the slot. Okay, hold on. Jeez. Dude, this level customization reminds me of like Earthbound juiced up to 11. Not Earthbound, RoboTrack. Add an SE slot. Dude, you can put auto guns on this special slot? Interesting. Okay, cool. All right, so now we can equip this ATM missile. We're good there. Turn on the support system and the ambush system. Okay. We'll see what that does. Would you like to go treasure hunting with me, chat? What games have you all played that had really good treasure hunting? Because I like doing that. What games have you played that have really good treasure hunting? Little Dragon D's Sky has been removed from the room. Yeah, he did. I saw it happen. He's been removed from the room. Borderlands, lots of loot. That's true. And Destiny. I've never played Destiny. I heard it was pretty good. What the? Okay, I just saw the message in mod chat. Why indeed? Anyway, Sea of Thieves has good treasure hunting. Interesting. Ba 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 ba. I like the music. It's a vibe. Do 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 do. Black Flag had a great amount of treasure hunting. Final Fantasy 9 was fun to hunt for treasure in. Oh, 9 was really fun for me, yeah. Destiny was great. You never got into Destiny 2 and you're just trying to get into it, but because of all the expansions and stuff out now, everything you liked about Destiny 1 was bypassed and it threw you automatically to a higher level. That's weird. Sea of Thieves is a good treasure hunting game. You usually loot and fish and repair when you play it. I like when there are fishing minigames. I enjoy a good fishing minigame. I don't know about you, chat, but those are a big vibe for me. Do 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 do. Do do do. All right. Let's see here. We're gonna dog system once again back to Santa Poco. Assassin's Creed 4 was such a good game. That one's Black Flag, right? That was the only Assassin's Creed that I was ever tempted to play. I didn't do it, but I was tempted. Fishy, fishy. We're fighting ATM sharks, anti-tank missile sharks, and Hell's Stove. I can't remember which one of these is scarier, so I'm gonna beat up the stove. Let's go. Nice. The towed vehicle is backing you up. 14 damage. Jeez. Okay. We're gonna need some main cannon action on that thing. Fired a heat beam. Whoa! It burns! Oh, it burns! No damage. A little damage. Okay. Cool. They can fight the shark. I'm gonna shoot this with a big cannon and blow it up. There you go. There we go. Nice. You missed treasure hunting on Craigslist. Interesting. Tomb Raider super good. I didn't consider that, but yeah. Yeah. I had not considered that. All right, let's start. Boop, boop, boop. You like the grind of Destiny and automatically making you high level killed that for you. I think that's why I didn't like Death Knights and WoW. You started at like level 50 something. And I was like, but half the fun, most of the fun of the game was taken away. It's like, oh, I like the leveling. That's the best part. Bio Bazuzu. Okay, those are easy apparently. Good experience. Doo-doo. Really good experience. 2 people leveled. Dang, Sama got a lot of hit points there. Archange MMORPG had a fishing minigame, but it was a PvP game, and people could steal your fish, so you had to fish in organized groups in the ocean on Discord to protect each other's fish to bring the turn in. Interesting. Thrifting is fun. Real life treasure hunting. Nice. You agree about a good fishing game? Yeah, I don't like it when it skips the level in an MMO. That's like the most fun part. Like the journey. I'm there for the journey, not to go grind some like endgame crap. Oh, what is this? You found a Solomon 2. I think that's a CPU. Why did I put it on this? Whoa, 8% each. All right, what systems does it have? Solomon 2. Collection system and ambush system. Okay. Transfer to the cat bus. Let's use it. Why not? This is an upgrade. Boo! Transfer this to the dragon. Okay. Its weight limit was exceeded. That's fine. I don't care. Guide system and ambush system. What the heck is a guide system? If you use this on the world map, it'll show the location of all your tanks on the world map. Oh, okay. It's good if you forget where you parked. That's actually kind of funny. Come on. Come on. There you go. Hi, little lady. Little lady's visiting. Is Metal Max Xeno a new story? I don't know. This is the only Metal Max I've ever seen or played. It's a good question, Suki, but I have no idea. If anyone else knows, feel free to answer. But I know there's a ton of Metal Max games. There's only a couple in English.
That's a good question.
This is not one of them. This is a fan translation. Xeno's a sequel? Okay. Come on. You want to go on the lap? Come here. Why don't you hang out for a bit? I don't know if anyone ever translated a manual for this Daramus. Since it's a fan translation, I'm guessing not, but... What are you doing? Oh, I know what she wants. Okay, hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Go ahead, kitty. She could smell it. She wanted her share of the churros. Here you go, chat. Churro time. Kitty churro time. Yeah. There you go, little lady. Yeah, get your snackies. Yeah. Nom, 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 nom. Make sure you get it all. Let's flip it around. There you go. There you go. Get that side. Trying to get it all. It's hard to do when I'm like looking at it like almost a mirror sort of, or not a mirror reflection, but like at the OBS preview window. So yeah. Okay, I think I got it all. Oh yeah, that's squeezed dry. There you go. Clean my fingers, please. What's up, Rufus? How are you, dude? It's good to see you. Thank you for licking the cap of my water jug. Yes, that's great. You goofy old lady. Lickety Split is a goofy old lady. Yeah, she loves that stuff too. They both do. They both love that stuff. Alright, I gotta move my chat window here so I can see it again. The most fun you had fishing in a game was Dark Cloud 2, because after you catch the fish, you can raise the fish to race for prizes. Wow, I didn't realize you could do that in that game. That game was cool. It was cool. It was just the dungeons were too long and I couldn't finish it. What are you doing, kitty? Okay, she's done scavenging. Cool. Alright, let's move the chat window back. There's fishing in one of the Yakuza games? Oh, really? Okay, what else can we try and find? Boop, boop, boop. There's apparently some really strong gun I could get, but I don't think I would use it. Woo! I think it's single target. It's extremely heavy. Yeah. Single target. 7.5 tons. It has 720 attack power, though. I like what I'm using, because mine is like 610 attack power, but it shoots twice. So I'm probably going to stick with what I got. I like the double shot better. I could sell that for cash, though, but it's a lot of weight to carry around, so I think I'm just going to not do that instead.
Dog system.
You finished 2 instead of 1 because you felt like the dungeons were long in 1. They're longer in 2. I promise you, because I was playing those back to back. Spearfishing in 6? 6 what? Yakuza? Oh, okay, gotcha. Alright, we're gonna go back to El Migra. We're gonna sell this extra CPU or whatever. We got some like extra stuff, so we'll sell it. So we have weight. And then I think we can possibly go to the next spot. Yeah, we have 2 of these now. 2 Emmys. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, My, that's seen better days. I used it for like 30 minutes. So like, wow, this thing got its ass kicked. Like, really, dude? It was like 30 minutes, man. The game you're remembering was Yakuza 0.
I hope things get better.
Gotcha. I hope things get better. Did they gonna get it better, Teramis? I hope things get better. Neus Nexus with the raid. What's up? How you doing? How you doing? Bum 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 bum. What is the name of this place? I don't know. Hold on. What the heck is that thing's name? El Migra. There we go. Okay. Bum 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 on a shark attack. Time traveling sharks invade Finamenon's retro realm. Oh no! God, we're getting invaded. Golf claps. Feels like an appropriate response. A polite golf clap. Da 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 da. All right, let's go. Let's go to the next place. You still haven't been noticed. Good, because look at that thing in the back. Kamikaze bomb? I hope that thing doesn't notice me. That thing has creeper smile. All right, we got it. We got it. And a straight up creeper smile. That thing will give you the ick. Ugh. Roaming plating. Okay. We got more roaming plating. It was easy to kill, thankfully. Yeah. You see that thing in your dreams? Good. That's good, yeah. Something to look forward to. Vulcan shark. Okay.
Burn it. Burn it. Ouchies.
Tell it to get back on your tanks. I know, right? There's sentient armor plates that just randomly attack you in this. Bow, 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 bow. Missile robot. Fair enough. 22 damage, not bad. I can hang with 22. It's kind of tanky. Okay, we got it. We got it. You're having a pleasant dream. Everything's going all right. You look into the face of the person next to you in the dream, and then kamikaze bomb. Ah! Yeah, that's scary times. Get him, Chloe. You were victorious. I do like victorious. I like being victorious. What's this? Oh, another landmine. God dang it. Are those all landmines? I think they are. Okay. Tank Fairy. This is some ominous sounding music. All right, let's not go here yet. Let's go to that town, because there was a town nearby. There's landmines everywhere, ominous sounding music, and what looked like some bad dudes. So this can come second. We'll go there second. Vulcan shock. Too bad it's not treasure. It might be. Honestly, we don't know. But odds are it's not. I'm willing to bet it's not. But it might be. Who's to say? Do-do-do-do-do-do. Anything here? Maybe. Maybe not. My tank is cooler than their tank. That's true. Yeah. That's always true. Huge. This has ominous music too. This is a new song, by the way. We haven't heard this one yet. Did you see that guy? We ran into town and he ran inside when he saw our tanks. Okay, Nexus. Whew, I thought those scum are invading us. Come on, hurry, get inside. Okay, thanks. Those effing troublemakers, sure they're lying low right now, but I got a hunch they're just waiting for something. I don't like the looks of this. Interesting. Sounds like a town under siege. They sell 40 plate packs. What about you? Scan laser. Hits a group. Ox weapon. Oh. MC Striker, Ion Craft, Impulse Engine. They sell V24 Hulks here. Look how much it is, though. That's a really good engine, but damn. Damn, dude. Holy smokes. What is this ion craft? Ion. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Just a strong single target. MC Striker was one of the things that worked for the ambush system. Scan lasers got my attention. This has my attention. No. This has me attention, chat. It has infinite ammo, and it hits a group. And it's a freaking laser beam. Who doesn't like freaking laser beams? I mean, like, come on. I like freaking laser beams. There he goes. Dark at 6 for 154 bits, man. Final Fantasy Tactics Advance is in 9th place now, by the way. It's in there now. How cool is that? This is tempting. This scan laser is very tempting. Let's see, it weighs 2 tons.
09 semicolon OB9 BBB.
Ooh.
09.
Oh, 9. B. I forgot about that alert. Thanks for 275. Oh, man. That one's so good. There you go, more sleep. You like that? You like our version of that? That's pretty good, right? Let's try this laser. I'll give it to the party bus. That's fine if it exceeds weight limit. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. These things are going to be necessary. Those V24s. Like, damn, dude. Alright, let's get rid of this flamethrower.
Suddenly, from across the building, I hear a seductive squawk. I frantically look through the stable. Again, squawk, squawk. This time lingering as the call.
Oh my god, Dark.
I finally reached the last stall. I opened it to see a fine, thick, majestic chocobo.
Thank you for 777 bits. Wow. Alright, we have a scan laser now. Cool. We're gonna see how that works. Thick and majestic chocobo, yeah. You like that? You like that, chat? Did you ever want a thick and majestic chocobo? You're in luck. You can get them here. Oh my god. Yeah, I know. They do taste like chicken. You want to eat one? What do you think chocobo tastes like? I don't like this question, but we're going to go down this path. Damn, this town's so miserable. I made up for it by drinking too much. Okay. I guess that's one way to do it, my dude. Chocobo tastes like chimkin. Chicken, but with more meat. This is the memory center.
The foreign nostril
sure, I'll keep your effing record. Ha ha
ha. And squeezed firmly, releasing its contents deep inside. After $30, the tank was filled with gas.
Who the F do you think you are? You better get the hell out of here before I rearrange your face. Wow. They did take this town over. Don't you ever know it's rude to introduce yourself without getting out of your tank? You don't have the balls to get down from that hunk of junk, do you? F off, you pansy-ass hunter. Jeez, man.
I'm a sucker for a good bang.
Thanks for 333 Darkins and 62 Darkins. Thank you. Anything need to be fixed up, or maybe you want me to F it up even worse, eh? Jeez, dude. Please leave me alone. I'm sorry, dude. I'm trying to help. We gotta take care of these hooligans. These hoodlums. Chocobo tastes like foul. What's up, Typhus Moth? How are you? How you doing? Do we got a hype train? Ooh, you broke the glass.
Timmy would like some Kentucky Fried Chocobo after plucking the glass from his fur.
Would you try Kentucky Fried Chocobo, chat? Not even Chocobo, Chocobo. Yeah? Yeah? That gamer chick would? Sky Goro would? Doo-doo. Look, our little friend is in the corner, in the bottom right. He's very tiny. 11 herbs and spices. You give it a shot, yeah? Famous? Mirawood? You can't see anyone in front of you. There's nothing at your feet. Hold it right there. Well, you don't look like a gang member. All right, get inside. All right, cool. Thanks. Don't take offense now. It's just this town isn't safe anymore. Those poor people. This is the town of Huge. I am looking for tools. What do you got? You got nothing I want. Okay, cool. What about you? Weapons and equipment. And Vulcan. Dragon spray. Whoa, what the hell is that? Imagining a chocobo leg compared to a turkey leg would be like a turkey leg compared to a chicken leg. Probably, yeah. Dang, thanks, Lauren. And Daramus. You're growing the chonk. You're growing the chonk. He's getting larger. He's getting larger. I think this is a better version of the hand Vulcan. No, it's the same. Weep. Oh no. I think I know what this does. I think I actually know what this does. I think this hits everything. If I'm not mistaken. Baby! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Baby! I like this music. Do you like this music?
Richard.
Do you like Get You? I'm buying this. This is expensive and I'm buying it. Chloe. It's all yours. Sell. Sell your hand Vulcan, Chloe. Good. Retro Space Jack, hello. Welcome. Daramus, thanks for the bits. That gamer check, thanks for the bits. The chunk is getting larger. 2 minutes on the hype train. Alright. Oops. I keep pushing the wrong button here. Chloe, equip your new dragon spray. It sounds like some kind of wicked AoE.
Sip.
Some kind of wicked AoE. I like wicked AoE. Do you like wicked AoE? I forgot what I was talking about. I'm pretty good at that. I think we were talking about eating chocobos. Yeah. I would try it. I want to know what a ground chocobo tastes like. Sip. Oh, you got the rare sip. Thanks, Sky, for the 1 bit. We're currently at, if you're trying to grow the chonk, it's 17, not 1. If you're not, you just wanted to give 1 bit, I appreciate it. Boo, boo, boo.
Grow the chunk. Make him large.
Oh, I wish everything would just settle down. Oh, cool. We could save here. Ground chocobo probably tastes like ground ostrich. No, 17, not 18. Thank you, though. Fried chocobo tastes like fried blaziken. I found more pine soap. I keep finding that. And pine towels. I gotta just throw those out. Yeah, it's hard to convey. I should put like a visual for it. I should put a visual for it. Look, there's a random outlet over there. Just sticking out. Like a cut cable. It's really hard to get the chunk to a high amount because the hype train expires. So far our high score is 50. It's 50. There we go. Thank you for the hype train, everybody. You got the chonk to 17. 2,030 bits was the hype train. Dude, my mouth is so dry. It's like a desert in here. Oh my god. Oh. It's like a freaking desert in here. Let's go in the bar. See what's in the bar. Gonna go in the bar. Hoodlums. Yeah, we're the ones that attacked the ferry docks. The little guy working there was bawling like a baby, begging for his life. Oh, jeez. I overheard some of those thugs earlier. Sounds like their boss is coming here soon. If he ever gets here, they'll deep six everyone who's still trying to keep this town together. Dang. Giving Quest 64 some love. Oh, man. Yes, you are. Thanks, dude. Oh, man. I really like the sound of easy money, so I joined that gang, but... Well, it hasn't been really too bad so far, but once you join up, the only way to leave is in a body bag. Yeah, have you ever seen the ferry boat? If you really want to see it, just follow the river and head east. Okay. Sell ingredients. I don't have any. Okay. What do we got here? Oh, it's just, like, weird. That minigame's not cool. Are they all the same? It's Frog Race! Chat, you want a Gamba? Let's go. Let's go. Gamba time. You got 1 minute. Will it be Napoleon, Hamlet, who's very large, the little Nero, or Lord Cleopatra? Nero is the favorite, Napoleon, followed by Napoleon, then Cleopatra and Hamlet. Good luck on the Gamba. Gamba time. I love this music. It's so good. The frog races are fun. Hi, Shockwave. Nostalgia is the greatest metal antiseptic we have. Metal antiseptic. Ease pain that some of the past experiences, master lives, and things we enjoyed maybe not as great as we want to remember, especially in the future's canon. As they say, nostalgia is a hell of a drug. I see. I see. All right, let's take a look at our Gamba. Let's take a look. 89,000 channel points in the pool. 8% of you voted for Napoleon. 8% of the votes. 18% of the votes for Hamlet. 56% of the votes for Nero. And 18% of the votes for Cleopatra. I think I'm going to go with little Napoleon up here. That's what I'm going to pick. So the Gamba wasn't a poll to make me pick. It was, who do you think's going to win, right? So I'm going to go, my bet is going to go on Napoleon. Are you ready? You ready, chat? Let's go for Napoleon. There we go. All right, they're off. Napoleon in the lead so far. Very minor lead. Little Nero's busting ahead, though. And the two chonks are struggling. Oh, look at Nero go. He's just relentless. Oh, he's just boost. Oh, yeah, he got it. He got it. Frog number 3, Nero. Crushed it. He crushed it. Mental antiseptic. Yay, you won. GG. All right, let me choose outcome here. Let me choose outcome. You like the little guy? That was Frog 3, right? Just double checking, verifying with chat. I'm pretty sure that was Frog 3. Nero went for it? Yeah, he just kept going. He didn't stop. That was wild. Cleopatra, I fell for your spell once again. Oh, man. I could use... It was 3, thank you. I was waiting for just one person. All right. There you go. There you go. Congratulations. Congratulations to the lucky winners. That Gamer Chicken Rage and Wolverine split 89,500 channel points. It's a big pot. Got a big payout. Okay. Hi, Moggy. What's the mug want? You want to come back here and get in my way again? You're doing a really good job today, buddy. Yeah. There are really catchy themes, aren't there? That's true. I'll keep your record. You better get out of here before I rearrange your face. No. This is BS. Our boss, Walgelio, left me in charge of this town, and I'm not in the mood to let some unknown hunter stroll around like he owns the place. So why don't you haul ass out of here? No. What, are you looking for a fight, MFR? Yeah. You think this will be a piece of cake, but I'm going to F you over, you goddamn filthy bounty chaser. Okay, let's go. Reminds me of the gambling in Lufia 2. Lufia 2 had a great casino in it. Oh, it was really good. Yeah, we're going to fight Waluigi. Yeah, that's right. Chloe's going to be our carry here. She's great as a foot soldier. We broke their protection. Nice. Get him, Chloe. Whoa. Oh, that's an awesome weapon. Holy crap. Did you see her weapon? That was so cool. Get him, Sama. Show him who's boss. He injected something into one arm. I think they're taking steroids right now. I think they just took some roids. Ads are about to start, by the way. We're going to pause gameplay as soon as they do, and I'm going to get some food. My mouth is super dry. It is super dry. They keep taking roids. Oh, that's scary. Get him, Chloe. That's a pretty cool weapon. Uh-oh. Can I pause in combat? No, I can't. I gotta wait. I gotta wait until I get a turn. He's whistling lightly. It put 2 people to sleep. Okay, I guess that's a thing. All right, cool. There you go. You're in the way, buddy. Look at this cat. He's like infinitely disruptive today. I don't know why. He's got food. That sounds pretty cool, Taters.
You want to pet that mob?
Substantially more tactical than any of the Neo Geo games. It's almost like a tactics game with a 2P versus fighting skin.
Manifest!
Oh, yeah, that sounds different. The boy wants attention. He doesn't, though.
What a majestic creature.
Watch. Like, yes, he's already swatting me. He does not want attention. He almost never does.
No touching.
Like, he literally, like, never wants attention unless it's, like, after stream and he wants to play. That's about the only time.
Touching.
Or if he wants me to go sit with him so he can eat. Otherwise, I don't know what he's doing when he's doing this. Okay, we killed that guy.
We killed that guy.
Shade played that Dune game on stream a while ago. Was it good?
Healing capsule. Glum.
Wasn't enough there, dude. We're taking out these gangsters. I don't remember the other 3 names either, Sky. Yeah. He is a very Mog. He's a mischievous little man. His goal in life is to be a menace. He's pretty good at it. Your main coon really gets up your butt sometimes, but not as much as your tuxedo baby. She demands 5 minutes of scoops a day. Scoops. Who doesn't like a good scoop? Uppies.
No touching.
What do you want, Mog? Give us a break. We were just messing around. No. I'm not giving you any breaks. Dots. What? Oh, no, sir. This isn't a memory center, sir. Yes, sir. Wow. Now they're kissing ass. Bye, Mog. God, I don't know what he wants. Yeah, they're all just quaking in their boots now. Quality's top notch. Seems more RTS and point and click, though. Okay. Are we talking about the same game? Because there was a lot of Dune games in that era. I got mixed up. I'm not saying like you don't know what you're talking about. I'm saying like when I was looking into it, it was really confusing to find info because there was just like 4 or 5 of them. Like within the, like a few years or something like that. Please leave me alone. Okay. I'll leave him alone, I guess. Can I kick more of these guys out? Yeah, you attacked the fairy docks. No, it won't let me. Okay. Too bad that Nana girl flew the coop. Boop, 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 boop. Mage and Phil's cat's a Maine Coon? Yeah, they're big cats. They really are. Maine Coons are large. Oh, I already went in here. Yeah, I went in all these buildings. As far as I can tell. Can you get across there? Probably not. Maine Coons are... Yeah, they're heckin' chonkers, yeah. The big kitties. Excuse me. Where's my tank? There we go. Many lords. Very many lords. Get in, nerd. We're gonna go kick some gangster ass. Do. Hold on. I knew it. I was like, why is everything on the left channel? Because cats. They messed with my balance. Like everything sounds left channel. I thought it was like my hearing was messing with me. Okay. What a shock, right? Do. That's what he was doing. Yeah. Does a metal detector ever work in town? Oh yeah, all the time. Absolutely. That's why I've been using it in every town. You do find stuff sometimes, Rage. It's pretty good. Yeah, sounds good, VR. Thanks, StatGamerCheck, for 234 bits. Thank you for your support. The one Shade played had voice acting, interactive cutscenes of you flying the ornate and around Dune. It was mostly RTS and resource management. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I asked Rig, but he's impossible to get a hold of, so he'll answer or he won't. He's busy. He's busier than all hell. All right, I think... Do we need to go to that ferry? Kirby and Crystal Shards on the next list? I don't know, is it? I told people I could put anything on there that I have access to physically. They just have to tell me, and I'll see. I don't know, is it on there? Let me know. It's not alphabetical by design, so I can't find it. I can't search it quickly. Like, there's 75 games on there. I cannot remember everything that's on there, so yeah. If you have a question if a game's on there, just look. I know that sounds a little like blunt, but it's not easy for me to find that in the moment. Kirby 64 is on there. Okay. Yeah, I think I remember putting that on there. That makes sense. These might be landmines or treasure. Let's find out. Landmine. Landmine. More landmines. Okay, whatever. Again? There's something buried. You found napalm bomber. Oh. You dumped it all into Quest 64. Nice, dude. Thank you so much. Kirby 64 is worth the playthrough. It's very fun. Yeah, I think folks had me added on there after I got picked on a next list. at some point. Napalm bomber, huh? Tech war. Jeez. I refuse to say tech war in his chat because I know what it's like when people for years like say the same thing over and over again. I won't do that to him. I know what it's like. Do 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 do. Alright, this is a group attack. Some kind of group attack weapon. I don't know if it's any good or not. I mean, it might be better than this. ATM missile. It's got less shots, though. It's got less shots, so... We'll install it. And then we'll put that missile launcher... We'll just sell the missile launcher, actually.
Sap.
You want me to sap? Okay. The messenger's in 18th place? Dang. So yeah, I have access to physically play a lot of consoles. So if there's a game on one of those consoles you want on the next list, you know, think about whether or not you think it'll get supported, you know? And then I'll put it on there, you know, depending. I'm always happy to take suggestions for that. So I have a lot of flashcards and optical drive emulators. And other methods, so. Alright, let's sell this ATM missile. Wait, does the napalm bomber work with the ambush thing? No. No, I'm selling this. Damn. Why is this so... Whatever. I don't want it. Just get rid of it. I don't want it. Just to get rid of it. You'll never shut up about how good the messenger is. That's fair. It's on the next list because she suggested it, Bayus. I'm up for putting retro adjacent indie on there too. That's gonna be a harder sell for me, but the messenger was like, yeah, okay, this would fly for me and everyone in this community. It looks awesome. Do 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 do. Yeah, it was worth a lot more, Rage, wasn't it? Yeah, pretty weird. Replenish your ammo and restock your armor plates. Or the other way around. You remember hearing good stuff about the messenger? Yeah. It's supposed to be amazing, so I was open to adding that. So yeah, if you got anything you want me to put on there, just let me know. If you don't know what the next list, you can ask. The list itself does have explanation on it. Jetpack Raptor. What up? What up? Hi, Jetpack. Ba 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 ba. Ba up. Hello, friendo from... You know what you're from. You know what you're from. Friendo from Club CRT. Hey, how you doing? How was your stream? Thanks for rating. How was Xenoblade Chronicles 2? I've only played the first one of that. It was pretty good. If you're ever displeased with your vehicles, don't forget about me. Okay. Mod tank parts. Yeah, let's upgrade this missile launcher. Why not? Raise ammo cap. Put it over the weight limit. 200 gold. Raiders, hello, by the way. I'm Finamenon. I have ADHD. You're going to find that out real quick. I'm very easily distracted. You know, I'm a big advocate for people with neurodivergence and especially ADHD. So, I'm very open about all of that. I'm retro obsessed. And my cats run the show. Let's be honest, you know. Anyone that has cats that streams, the cats run the show. That's just how it works, you know. Being good got to chapter 9. Is that pretty? That sounds pretty far. Doo-doo. Another club CRT friendo, yeah. Yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles X. It's being ported or remastered to the Switch in 3 or 4 days. Pretty cool. Pretty stellar news. Is this thing active? Let's turn this ambush system in. I want to see what it does. Bum, bum. Alright, let's go back. We got some bads to take care of, chat. And huge. Oh, that sucks, VR. I'm sorry, dude. Hopefully you'll get it back soon, yeah? Or you're gonna wait for the Switch 2. That might be the way to go, yeah? Tank Fairy, okay. So there's bad dudes in here, and we're gonna beat their ass. We are gonna mess them up. You're waiting for the Switch 2. Makes sense. Thanks for the follows, by the way. Anybody that follows, it's anonymous, so your name doesn't pop up. You can stay and lurk. No one can see it. Only way we can call you out for it is if you ask us to. Boo, boo, boo. Does the Switch have a date on it? No, but there is a Nintendo Direct next month that apparently is going to have a lot of those details. It leaves only Wind Waker HD is the only major Wii U game not to get ported, and Twilight Princess HD. And the first Mario Maker, but I don't think anyone really clamored for that after 2 came out. So that one hasn't really been as much demand. What's your effing problem? You better get the hell out if you want to keep on living. He's saying that to a dude in a tank. I can't believe you survived my landmines. What are you, some kind of monster? Kinda, yeah. I'm pretty monstrous. You bastard, you think I'm too chicken to take you? Shit, where is he? Hey, this asshole shouldn't be too hard to deal with. Come on, mates, take him down. Okay. Oh my god, these guys. I think it's April 2nd. Gotcha, yeah. For the Direct. Nintendo Switch 25 Plus with Internet Explorer. Nope, a pass. Sorry, I don't want it anymore. You just ruined it forever. You can keep it. I don't want it. Get them, cat bus. Nice. Destroy their protection. These dinguses are attacking a tank. Yo, that beam thing is cool. Get him, Chloe. I love that weapon she has. That's cool. The slowdown it causes. He's enveloped in flames. Now they're shooting up. They use performance enhancing substances. I think that guy just burned to death. Cool. He just straight up burned to death. Oh, he dodged the cat bus. The Switch 2 would have to have a system seller for you to immediately get one. It does for me. It's called backwards compatibility. That's an immediate pre-order for me. You can appreciate the gall of some guys who think they can take on a trio of tanks with swords. There's a bit of a chutzpah, you know, to it. I think it's far more on the other side of the line. You know, the fine line between bravery and stupidity. I think they're far more on that side of the stupidity part. But, you know, there's a little bravery there. He keeps injecting. Nintendo announces remade Oracle of Ages Seasons. Is that enough? That would be enough for you. Fair enough, Sky. That would be pretty freaking awesome, wouldn't it? Mario Kart's gonna be a launch title for Switch 2? I'm thinking either that or Metroid Prime 4. The new Joy-Cons come with Hall effect sticks? Good. Hopefully that finally gets rid of the damn drift. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Surge 2 being backwards compatible is a big sell. Yeah, it is. Those new Joy-Cons being magnetic means they won't get stuck, right? The points ain't worth it, man. Put it down. You think both are going to be launch titles? Could be right. Is there a remake of Metroid Prime 2 and 3? I thought they remastered the whole trilogy on the Switch. Right now, Switch 2 is in the shut up and take my money phase. Yes, same. Very same. I will make sure that I have the funds put aside to afford that. Oh, they only remastered the first one. Oh, okay. The one on the Switch wasn't a remake, it was a remaster, I thought. Yeah, it would be huge. Gotcha. Metroid Prime 4's launch. Yeah, it would be cool. I would like to see that too. Who's this guy? He's like running away. You probably should have done that the first time. Gulp!
He's here! Boss, Wagelio's finally here, sir!
Where's Waluigi? Oh, he's got his own tank. Look at that thing.
Sir, you won't believe what these shitheads did to us.
Do you think it's funny to hassle my darling flunkies? Yes.
What the hell is this? Some bounty chasers trying to meddle with us? I'll crush his lugs.
Okay, sure. Let's go. Go time. Alright, 1 second. 1 second. Alright, so I don't expect this to be too bad. Like, honestly. Let's main cannon the tank. No. Piercing shell the tank. Yeah, we want piercing shells. And then we'll go for the flunky with him, and she hits all targets. Oh, he's whistling. I forgot to use the earplugs. Damn it. We're all sleeping. What's up, Namrood? How are you? What are you doing? The assets are changed. It's still a remaster. It's not a remake. Wait. Let's do this the right way. Use earplugs. Okay. And then we'll use a piercing shell in the tank. You use earplugs. Okay, good. And then I want you to hit the flunkies. You use the earplugs. So that whistling doesn't work on us. And then shoot him. Kaboom! Nice. Alright, cool. Now we're starting to get something done here. Yeah, we burned the tank. While Gelio's flunkies blew a kiss, so that had no effect. Okay. Sure. Whatever. Alright, the flunkies are down. Now it's just the tank. Alright, so the piercing shell isn't doing too much to that tank, maybe? I'm gonna actually... Nice. Our towed vehicle is doing that for us. I'm gonna use the main cannon. That thing's pretty good. Crispy? Crispy tank, yeah. Crispy tank. Hold on, it still looks a little blurry to me. I thought I fixed that yesterday. Let me try and fix that. It's blurry for you, basically. That's blurry. No, that's not gonna work. Yeah, 2 seems to be the best. It's a fine art, as you can see, adjusting this so that it's as pixel perfect as I personally like it. I am particular about that. The best way I found to do this is to look at text. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Wait, is that any different? Yeah, actually, that's a little clearer. Okay, we'll go there. All right, one sec. Let me save this. Let's make sure everything is right. This should be 1080p under. Yes. Scaling. Yep, that's right. That's where I wanted it. Vertical interpolation, and the interlacer is motion adaptive. It doesn't interlace. It doesn't. This preamp would be good, but it doesn't let me use it. All right, cool. Let's go. Thanks for your patience. I like my tanks with extra char. Right. Let's see. She hasn't been doing too much damage to it. So I'm going to have her use this, her special weapon. Birdie Bush attacks, 13. This thing's pretty tanky. I mean, it is a tank, so... 78 damage. And then missed. Okay, the main cannon's going to be the way to go here. 10 damage? That's not great. Alright, I'll just have her use her flamethrower thing.
I heard 9 out of 10 doctors recommend Restore Materia suppositories for increased longevity.
The _JMac_ has subscribed for 43 months.
Oh, you got the actual Grinny Goose Justice? Nice.
But I'm not a doctor.
J-Mac, thank you. How you doing? Thanks for the 43 months. 61 damage. 56 damage. Why is this thing shooting whatever that rocket is now instead of the laser? I'm very confused by that. Let's try this thing. I haven't tried this yet. I haven't tried that yet. Oops, wrong button. Let's see. Yeah, just keep doing this, I guess. What sound scared you? Damn, 103. That's pretty good. 10 damage. Yeah, the tank backing us up is doing some serious work for us. That's great. 6 a.m. and you have a pounding headache. Oh no, how come? What happened? What happened? Does she have any like good items? Like bombs? No. She could dope up. I don't probably want to do that though. I don't think I want to dope up. Bye, Sneaker. See you around. 4 damage, dang. That ain't worth the cost of ammo. I'll just have her keep using the flame. Or we'll win. Yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go. We got him. GG. Oh, we don't get to keep that tank? It just exploded?
Hey, don't kill me! Our boss Gomez's base is near a huge waterfall.
Okay.
You want to pet that mod?
Can we run him over?
Can you do that all night?
Oh, I was hoping it would let me run him over. I really wanted to run him over. I guess we don't get to keep his tank, you know? Boo, boo, boo. Yo, thanks for the GGs. Bass and justice and more sleep. All right, well, this was pretty not hard, so it was actually pretty easy. So we're good here. Look, we're on a ferry. It's an automated one, looks like. I don't have control. It's got nice music. And then it's got ominous music. Boom. Do do do. Do 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 do. All right. Do we have to beat more hooligans? Hoodlums, whatever you want to call them. And trip to the afterlife ought to learn you. That guy's too scared. I don't blame him. All right, let's get out of our tanks. Let's go reassure the poor ferryman. Well, let's buy some soda first. We don't need any. Kodama RBM is the max and middle max, a person or short for maximum or both. I don't know. I think it's a name. Yeah, spare my life, eh? You're not one of Wagelio's flunkies, right? Yeah. What? You took out Wagelio for us? Oh, thank heavens, you saved us all. But you can't let down your guard now. There's always someone pulling the strings. Even that horrid Wagelio is working for the worst baddie of them all, Gomez. Gomez. Okay. We have to go fight the Addams family next. Okay. Gotta go get him. Sorry, Selnikai. Beat you to it. Got him. Got him. Beat you to it. You thought you were fast, but you were not prepared. While you were memeing, I studied the blade. So I like the music. It's really good. Do you like the music? I like the music. Metal Jabber. Okay. Is it a Jibba Jabber? It's a dead Jabber. I've heard comparisons to Mega Man X in this playthrough so far, yeah. There's been some others too, I can't remember. Oh, Suikoden. People have said some of the songs sound like Suikoden. Alright, this solitary tree right here is pretty sus. Nothing around it though. Fair enough. It looked sus to me. Let's use our earplugs on this thing. Oh god, I still have all those dang freaking... I still have all those like pine soap and everything. I keep forgetting. One of these days, we're gonna figure out the mystery of what the hell those things are. I used earplugs. I'm gonna get a lozenge. One sec. This thing's hard to kill. This is a beefy. This is the Enterprise's deflector dish is what we're fighting. It's that thing they use in every episode to solve every problem. It's pretty versatile. Random sense for your tank. What if it was that? 9 damage. Dude, why is this thing so hard? Why is this thing so hard? I don't know, but we're gonna kill it. Man God! Let's go. Hi, Polyna. Hi, Raiders. Welcome. I'm Finamenon. Retro Obsessed. Oh no, it damaged my Vulcan gun. Oh man. I'm retro obsessive ADHD. My cats run the show. Conversation dictates stream. That's what we do. Dang, Chloe just got 83 hit points. She's a beast. Incoming rate for Polygon stream. What are you doing in Dark Souls? A little Souls action, huh? Vulcan Shark. All right. I think we can handle these. Yep, we can handle these. Do-do-do-do-do-do. You're farming for Demon Titanite, trying to collect the different boss weapons. Oh, cool. Where the hell am I? Oh, it's Soul. We've been here. This is good, actually. That we now have, like, officially linearly... I don't know words. We've gotten here naturally. Instead of skipping way ahead. Jetpack Raptor? Dude, thanks again for the raid. Glad to catch me a little bit. Let me make sure I'm following you. I already am. Good. Good. And good luck on finishing Xenoblade 2. I'm looking forward to talking to you more in the community. Let's save the game. Alright, here we go. Do you want to continue playing? Yes, I have tank guns to shoot. It's very important business. Boss weapons are often fun and brutal toys. I don't know if I ever used any boss weapons in Dark Souls. I used the Uchigatana. And what did I use the second time around? I think it was like the broadsword or something. I don't remember. I did use the Moonlight Greatsword in Bloodborne. That thing was fun. Looks pretty nice, doesn't she? I bet you'd like to take her out for a ride, eh? Yeah. Great, she's all yours. Just one thing. You gotta get rid of that monster in the sewers first. Okay. There's always a catch. There's always a catch, chat. Yeah, the Uchigatana was great. That was pretty strong. I did like a Dax Int build with it. It was my first playthrough. I would cast like Crystal Magic Weapon on it. It was interesting. Moonlight Butterfly Horn? No, in Bloodborne. It's like the Moonlight Greatsword. I don't remember what it's called. That's what I was saying. I think that's the only boss weapon I ever used. Neutron Gun. I think this is single target, which I don't tend to like. What is it? 135? Yeah. A single target. Racer's gloves. 2 more defense than what I have. 1,400 gold each. That ain't worth it. Shield cloak. Oh, these might be good. Oh, they're only good for one person, actually. So that's a maybe. Come on, soul guy. There we go. May the good blood guide your way. That's a good game. It wasn't my favorite Soulsborne, but it was close. My favorite is Elden Ring, and then DS3, and then Bloodborne. Ad break in a minute. Why does it feel like there's too many ad breaks? You want to know why, chat? Legitimately, why it feels like there's too many? It's because this game's fun and the freaking time is flying by. That's why. That's the freaking honest to goodness reason right there. That is the reason. Okay. There's some hidden treasure around this ferry somewhere. We want to find it. Okay. Okay. And to begun. The music in this game makes it feel like daytime. It's very like upbeat and like productive sounding music, isn't it? It is. All right. Speaking of productive, self-care is productive. Let's all do that real quick and then I'll play more. What's your favorite kind of pet if you haven't answered yet? Anything anybody want to see that you were too afraid to ask? During our subscriber bonding. Which only has 1 minute left. Oof, I am super dry today. Goats used to do county fair shows with a couple. Amazing animals. Interesting. Kind of cool. What'd you like the most about him? do 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 do. Schedules are hard. Chat. Schedules are hard. What the heck is that? I don't know. I don't know.
Job's done.
Job's done. Hi, Silver Dragon. Do you not like owning pets? Okay. Cool. Cool, man. Dun, dun, dun. More cowbell. This song needs more cowbell. Let's go find this hidden treasure. Hello. Hello. That was from, I think, Thousand Arms. What a weird game that was. Your app did something weird a minute ago. It started to play an ad and immediately cut out. That is weird. I'm assuming you're watching on mobile? Gotcha is partial to cats, but you also like snakes. And if you're in a position to own a snake, you'd get a hog nose. I don't really know anything about snakes. What's a hog nose? Search for treasure. This looks like a good spot. Oh, okay. I guess it's a good spot. There's something buried. You found V48 Kong. That's like one of the best engines in the game. Okay. All right. Hognose snakes are snakes with these upturned little snoots they used to burrow with. They're very cute. Oh, that sounds cool. Okay. Dude, 52 ton. Wow. Give it to the cat bus. I'm giving that to the cat bus. Yeah, install. Okay. Silphade. Let's see. You have the Impulse engine. You have the V24 Hulk. You own 4 king snakes. Very good pets. Yeah? Transfer this Silphade to the dragon. Its weight limit was exceeded. That's because it has no engine right now. $29? Is that better than what the party bus has? Yes. Impulse to the party bus. Party on, dudes. Dude. Ba-da-bum. Ba-da-bum.